All right, good evening, guys. We're here with my new friend. Can you introduce yourself and where you from and what brings you to Vietnam?
All right, so I'm Jeremy Fermo. I have a YouTube channel, Wilmot Foodie, but what brought me here to Vietnam was actually because my brother, he had a wedding over in Koh Samui. It was a destination wedding. We all flew over there, and I was like, well, I'm here, might as well check out more of Asia. So I checked out Thailand, Bangkok for a week, and then we flew here. We're here for like 4 days, actually flying out tomorrow, and I'm just here to create more content, food content for my Wilmot Foodie channel, also travel content, because I wanted to start getting into that genre of food and travel.
What are some of the things that surprise you when you come to Asia? Because you were born in the States, right?
Mm-hmm.
And coming here, traveling and seeing everything, just like live, what do you feel? Is there anything that shocks you?
You know what shocks me is like specifically in like Thailand, even here, like Vietnam, like when you think of these countries, you're thinking third world country, very, very poor. But like this area that we're in, it's like the Beverly Hills of Vietnam or of Ho Chi Minh City, and also in Thailand, very, very like everything was nice, and it was beautiful. So it just surprised me how it wasn't such a third world country and how close or even higher than like the city of Houston. Like Bangkok was much bigger and looked cleaner and better than Houston.
Yeah, because Vietnam is attracting a lot of tourists lately. So if you're in Central District 1, where we are right now, as well as District 2 or District 7, it's very geared towards like foreigners. So it's not surprising to see like a lot of clean roads and nicer new developments. Do you see yourself living in Asia or Vietnam, any part of Asia in the future?
I could see myself living in Bangkok. I really liked it. Like I said, very modern, and like it seemed like when I think of those countries, I think third world. But when I was there, I was like, man, this is just like the States, or even better. So I could definitely see myself living in Bangkok. I haven't had too much time here. We've been busy going around eating food, and just no time to really relax over here yet. So, but Bangkok for sure.
What makes Bangkok better than, say, Metro Manila or here in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City? Is there something special with Bangkok? Because you know a lot of people pick it as their first destination to work in or retire. So why is Thailand? What is special in Thailand that a lot of people gravitate to?
I mean, the traffic was bad at parts, but in the mornings it wasn't too bad. And then I saw the malls; they looked very, very futuristic. They're very Instagrammable, all that, and just the vibe of the whole city. Like it felt like a fluid city that you go around and see so many things and do so much stuff. So it felt like a little bit of Vegas, a little bit of whatever you wanted to do, you could do over there.
Do you think like not knowing the Thai language is a big barrier to get to know the local and integrate with the society? Because when I traveled there, I love Thailand as well. But language was like a big barrier for me. I didn't feel like I fit in all the time. That's why I chose Vietnam. How do you feel like language play in when you decide where to move?
Yeah, I feel like that would be a big factor for sure. Like the language barrier over there was an issue. We did use Google Translate a lot, but did that work that well? Not really. You know, there's even the AirPods don't have Thai language in there or Vietnamese language yet. So not speaking the language would lead me to move towards like the Philippines.
Okay. So moving over to like the career side, you said you also do YouTube. What brought you into the YouTube world? What did you do before that? And how are you finding this journey through YouTube and content creation?
So I went to medical school. I went to medical school in the Philippines, and I tried studying for the boards for a long, long time, and never passed the board. So I never passed the board, but I was working towards that. And while that, I was like, let me, create some content. I liked running, I liked telling stories, and I always made videos. So I always made videos telling stories. So I create content that I want to watch myself. So because I'm my number one fan. Like you're your number one fan, I'm my number one fan. I think everybody should be their own number one fan on YouTube, because if you're not, then you're not doing it right.
You have to believe in your work.
Yeah,
you have to have interest in it, and you have to believe that you're doing good work. Because if you enjoy it, then chances are there are people like you that enjoy it.
Yeah.
If you want to watch it, then what guarantee do you have that somebody is going to enjoy it?
Yeah, exactly. If you're not enjoying your own stuff, why would anybody else enjoy it?
Then you gotta, and if you have an interest in creating content, but you don't enjoy your own stuff, you have to create it, or you have to improve somehow to make it even better, to a point where you think there's a good community out there that will enjoy it.
Yeah.
So you're not doing any other work like beside content creation, right? This is your main full-time job now?
This is not my main full-time job. I actually have a running company, so Three Bros Running Company. We put on marathons, half marathons, 5K, 10Ks over in the Houston, Galveston area, and also in Beaumont.
So you don't require this to cover your living expense or anything. You do have other income. But for people who want to do this full-time, how long do you think, first of all, would it be sufficient to cover their lifestyle and all the travels? And how long do you think a person who's starting out, based on your journey, to have enough income to live just off of YouTube?
Yeah, I asked you the question because I'm like, at what point can I really live off of YouTube, especially with views? So I myself thought that since I create videos like last year I created 260 food videos. And I think if I could get at least 10,000 to 20,000 views on each of those, which is going to be somewhere between $100 to $300 for those, right? That's all it is. But if you're creating that much content and like 250 videos, that's a good amount of money. I think you can live off that. So, but it's still not that much. So I would want 50,000 to 80,000 views to really, really, really be living pretty good.
Because people don't know how much obstacle there is and what a treacherous journey that if you go into content creation is going to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes they see people do it, they're like, oh, he's doing something so simple, he getting so many views. I can do it too. But when you actually do it, then you get to see the challenges like up front, like in your face every day. So what are those challenges? Like what you notice that are like, wow, you didn't expect when you came in? What are the biggest challenges of being a content creator?
I think one of the biggest ones that you have to turn off in your mind are the haters, because there's a lot of trolls out there. Other types of obstacles are probably just creating content. So that's why I kind of switched from my running channel, which was a running channel, and I could create running content every so often, like when I run, but is it a good story, or do I races? Races are the best story, but do I want to race all the time? Of course, that costs money. But food content, I eat every day, so I can create lots of food content every day. So I thought that was the easiest way for me to do it. The challenge with that one is going to be you're spending a lot of money on food. Like I'm spending probably a good $5,000-6,000 on food.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you're making money, but you're not getting all your money back from the food. Even if some people are giving you free food, so it is expensive to do the work of creating content for food creation, because you can't just eat one plate. Because that's a 5-minute video. You have to eat like 6 or 7 plates to really showcase the restaurant and also make a longer video, which YouTube wants 8 to 10 minutes generally to be a high performing video.
So with those type of expenses, people would need like a large saving to even go into doing this kind of job, or they need like a lot of sponsorship, something to help them with the income flow while they're doing it, right? Because at the beginning, you're not getting much money from YouTube with low view and no sub. But like you said, you do have to spend $5,000-6,000 every month. So when do people call it quits? Like how long should somebody really take a shot at this before they say, you know what, this is not for me, and throw in the towel? Is there a time limit, or?
I mean, as long as you're loving what you're doing, like if you're going in it without a passion of doing it, then you're going in for the wrong reasons. Like if you're going in to make money, I feel like that's not the right reason. Because the likelihood of you actually being the all-star YouTuber, the Mr. Beast, it's very low. So I think if you're in it for the long run, it doesn't really matter the views, and it should never really matter the views, but it's about the passion. So if you have passion for it, keep going. Like there's nothing to stop you. And if you're enjoying your own videos, that's what matters at the end. Because I mean, the money's good, and I don't think that the money should be the number one reason you create YouTube videos.
Because if you don't like it, then it's hard to do it long term.
Yeah.
The only way to succeed is really to do it long term.
Yeah. And people will see that too. People will notice, oh, he really likes what he's doing. He likes running. He likes eating the food. So I think that's a big difference.
So basically, you're saying you have to transfer your passion through the screen, and then they have to kind of see the passion you have, and then they're excited to watch it.
Yeah.
Rather than doing stuff that are, because we talked about this earlier, that for virality, but it doesn't fit your personality.
Yeah.
And it's hard for you to connect unless you really are into doing that. Let's switch over to the relationship front. Like you have a girlfriend now, right? Can you tell us a little bit about like how you met her, and how do you pick the right woman for people there who are single, who want to get into a relationship? Like what are things that people should watch out for, and how to select the right partner?
Man, for me, I met her through my running group. So I think if you're looking for somebody, join a group. You're gonna find more than likely find someone that also shares your passion. So our passion was both running. And then for me, it's the way that she believes in what I am doing. Like I'm doing a crazy thing of creating content for YouTube. She's never once said, why are you doing this? She's always like, let's go eat, let's go do this. I'll film. I won't be on camera, but I will be your videographer. So she's all my videographer. So I mean, what she does and what I do, it's crazy that she's still with me because well, YouTube, you know, it's crazy. So
yeah, turbulent.
And if you're passionate about it, and like I'm always, let's go eat, but I'm gonna film it. So she knows that's what to expect, and she knows not to touch the food until I get the B-roll of it. So
yeah. So the person has to know what you're doing and love you for it, and they're not shaming what you're doing. They have to be behind you the whole time.
Yeah.
And I have a friend that said this recently to me too, is for your relationship to work, both people kind of have to have that respect for each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to have to take interest in what you do instead of like thinking about it as, oh, this person's venting their problem at work to me.
Yeah,
to have to take a real interest in what the other person's doing.
I think the wife material is the thing where she's like 100% supportive of anything you do. Like, and she believes, and she's behind there to stand by you and do that. So that's why I think that she's the one.
Okay. So out of like love and feeling and sex and all that stuff, at the end it's really like respect for each other and being supportive of each other.
Because you need that.
Yeah. When you go through life, right? A lot of people have like the North Star, something to guide them through life. Is there anything that you learned earlier in life or throughout your life? Is anyone giving you some kind of advice or any lesson you've learned through your own personal experience that guide you, like values that you hold that made you the man you are?
Man, I don't. Yeah, that's a tough question right there. But to think about that, I gotta say to my parents, you know, they're always pushing me, even though because they're Asian parents, so they're always pushing to do more, or even something that they want. Like they want us to become doctors. Well, there's 4 of us. 2 of us are actual doctors. 2 of us went into other things. So, but with that, they still support us by if we're not doctors. So, I like that. But what they believe, sometimes I don't believe. So, I'm not sure. I think that I just grew up with good values. I generally believe that I'm a good person, and then you won't see me fighting with anybody or doing anything like that. But I just the way that they raised me to not be a bad person. I think that's what just made me who I am.
So guiding principle is be kind to everybody.
Yeah.
And you believe that's going to bring you happiness and success in life. Be nice to people. Okay. Is there anything that I haven't asked you through the interview that you think is going to be valuable for the audience to hear, but I didn't bring it up?
I don't know. I feel like I do love the creator. Like this is awesome. Like we have 3 creators here meeting and talking YouTube. I love talking YouTube, talking about all this, and I think that anybody could do it. And if you are passionate, do it, and don't think about the views, don't think about anything. Just create, and the views will come. And if they see passion in your eyes when you're talking to the camera, you're going to suck at the beginning, and that's normal, but you'll get better. So be creative, and I think YouTubers. There's not that many of us, and there's a reason because it's the harder option of all the social media out there.
It's not the easy way out, basically.
Yeah,
when you're doing it out of passion, and when you burn for your passion, hopefully one day you'll be repaid and you'll be reaping what you sow as well.
That's I hope so.
Yeah. So in 5-10 years, where are you going to see yourself? Or ideally, when I see you in 5 or 10 years later, where are you going to be?
I feel like I'll be a family man. Hopefully I'll be a family man, and hopefully my channel will be growing. Because right now I see it's not skyrocketing, but it is trending up faster and faster. So I'm gonna see myself traveling the world, eating food, and just living life.
Yeah. That's very inspiring and motivating to see a good trajectory in your channel, right? All right, man. Thank you so much for coming to the interview, and I wish you all the best on your channel. And hopefully our next interview will be in a different place.
There you go. We'll each have 1 million followers. Go subscribe to me.
Subscribe up, guys. Please share your link where people can find you or where they can subscribe to you.
Beaumont Foodie on all channels: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Can we spell it for them?
Beaumont, BeaumontFoodie.
All right, guys. Show them some love from Darren walking by. Thank you for watching the entire video. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thank you so much, Darren.
Thanks, Darren.